Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I have a sample from the house of the Vagabond Prince. It's called Land of Warriors. This is a sample that was sent to me courtesy of Daver from the Fragrance Bros. And very excited to get a chance to try this one out. I haven't tried anything from the Vagabond Prince yet. I think Enchanted Forest is the one that most people are talking about. But if you go to Daver's Fragrance Bros channel, he does a house spotlight video on the Vagabond Prince. And he talks about Land of Warriors and gives his thoughts on it. So definitely check that out as well. But today I'm just going to be talking about Land of Warriors. It's classified as a leather fragrance, released back in 2014. Ton of notes listed here: bergamot, clementine, angelica, violet leaf, cucumber, tomato leaf, black currant leaf, oak tree, olivinum, artemisia, labdanum, saffron, nutmeg, oregano, castoreum, ambergris, styrax, birch, leather, and pomegranate. So when I first smell this fragrance, it doesn't smell like a very complicated or busy fragrance. I'm definitely getting a leather smell here. Just smells like a very nice sort of like cowboy type leather, like a nice pair of cowboy boots or something. But in addition to like that animalic leathery smell, there's a fruitiness here. I believe the fruitiness is highlighted by the pomegranate. So it's like a red, fruity smell blended with the leather. But the leather definitely seems to be more prominent than the fruitiness. And as it dries down, it becomes even more leathery than fruity. So to me, the opening is a bit reminiscent to my nose of something like Mancera's Cedrat Boise, which was like a black currant bergamot leather fragrance. This one just happens to throw in some pomegranate in that mix. So if you liked Mancera's Cedrat Boise, I think this one kind of has a similar smell to that one, at least in the opening. As it dries down, after several hours of drying down, it does become a bit incense-like as well. So like an incensey leather with just a little bit of that fruitiness hanging on. So it almost like transitions from like a Mancera Cedrat Boise type fragrance to maybe something more like Davidoff's leather blend or something. So more of a true leather smell as it dries down. So I thought this one was pretty nice. Definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the leather scents. Now, it seems to me a lot of the leather scents out there are basically just trying to copy Tuscan leather from Tom Ford. This one doesn't do that. It just gives you a nice leathery smell without trying to be like a copycat fragrance to my nose. The pomegranate, very unique element to this fragrance. If you're an experienced nose, you might start picking up on some of these other notes over time as well. So definitely worth checking out. Fans of the leather fragrances, performed very well. I just did like maybe 3 sprays off of the sample, and it was fine and lasted me all day. There was one guy at work asking about it, said he liked it. So yeah, this one's a winner for the leather fans, in my opinion. So let's get into some final scores. The smell, 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was a nice fragrance. The leather here is very nice and elegant, not too animalic to my nose. Some people compare this one to Fahrenheit or Drakkar Noir because they said it had sort of an old school vibe to it. I don't really see this one as old school. Definitely, if you like old school and you're looking for something more modern, I think this one would be a good direction to go into because I think it does appeal to people that like old school fragrances, but it doesn't smell dated at all to me. Definitely something that you can wear and appreciate in 2018. Projection longevity, 10 out of 10. I just tried to do a small amount and still people were able to pick up on it, and it was able to smell it on myself towards the end of the day. Even after taking a shower, you can still pick up on some of that incense clinging on there as well. Versatility, I'll say 7 out of 10. I think this would be best for fall and winter. In the spring, probably wait till things cool off in the evenings. Uniqueness, 7.5 out of 10. The way they combined all these notes together, they give you like a fruity leather, a little bit different than what I've smelled before. Like I said, the opening, closest I could come to was something like Cedrat Boise from Mancera, or maybe like a Canali fragrance. They have a pretty good fruity leather fragrance they used to sell. So something like that, fruity leather, not too animalic, not too fruity, not too hard to wear either. So price point, 100 ml bottle is $180. I think it was back ordered at this point at Lucky Scent, so might be a little bit hard to find right now. Um, I know there was somebody on eBay. I think they were selling some kind of a 20 ml decant or something like that. So that might be the only way you can really get this one besides a sample at this point. I'm not sure what to tell you there, but hard to find. Vagabond Prince fragrance. Um, Kind of expensive, but I thought it was a nice one to check out, and I'm glad I got a chance to wear it. And I still got plenty of juice here. I can still wear it a few more times. So 7 out of 10 total. Final score for this one. Thanks, David, for hooking me up with this one and many other samples. And I hope to get to some of those later. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.